To begin installing a tile backsplash, you should first determine the boundaries that will contain it. Creating a plumb or perfectly vertical line from the countertop up to the cabinetry is a good way to do that. The tiles will be held on the wall with thinset or mastic. This material is applied with a V-notch trowel. The size of the notches in the trowel are important and will vary depending on the size and type of tile being installed, so check the label on the thinset or mastic. Position each piece using the counter as a guide and press it firmly into the thinset. To cut around obstacles like outlets, you can mark the tiles for cutting by applying lipstick to the outlet and pressing the tile or mosaic of tiles in position over it. For sheets of mosaic tiles, most of your cutting will be done to the mesh mat that holds the tile. After you position the piece around the obstacle, you can add back in little individual tile pieces to complete the pattern. To cut the tiles themselves, it's best to rent a saw designed for cutting ceramic, stone, or glass. Now, once the tile is all in, you'll need to let it dry overnight before you continue. Apply masking tape around the tile before applying the grout to simplify cleanup and remove any chunks of thinset left showing between the tiles so they don't show through the grout. To reduce grout cleaning later, dampen the surface of the tiles before you begin applying the grout. The grout is applied with a rubber grout float turned partially on edge. Push the grout across the wall at a 45-degree angle to the lines between tiles so the float doesn't catch the edges and dig out the grout. As the grout begins to dry, begin to wash off all of the excess with a damp sponge, regularly rinsing it out in clean water. Circular motions work well to remove grout from the tile surface without taking it out of the grooves between the tiles. Even after the grout is completely dry, there will be a slight haze over the tile which can be removed by buffing it with a soft cloth.